Hey guys, Violet Luna here. I first want to apologise for the terrible lighting. It's nighttime now, and my main light source has like all the bulbs are blown, and we haven't got around to buying any more yet. So I've only got like a lamp to light this room and like my electric heater. So it's really terrible lighting. I will try and make this videos a bit earlier on in the evening, when there's still some natural daylight, to avoid this terrible lighting situation. So I apologise, but we'll just have to put up with it for now. Anyway, so last night I was sitting in bed thinking, and I decided that life wasn't going to get in my way anymore. I started to do my year and a day study on the 1st of January this year, 2015, and while it didn't really go off to a great start, life soon got in the way. I busy planning my wedding, and then there was always something, this, that, the next thing cropped up, and I wouldn't get around to studying, and it just kind of got away from me, to be honest. But last night I decided life wasn't going to get in the way anymore. I want my spiritual life. I want that spiritual connection, because from January until now, I have studied. It's not like I haven't studied, I have. But it wasn't every day like a uni studying's supposed to be all of it. Some days I would miss it and whatnot, and I would be like watching a video of someone talking about their spiritual life, and I'm like, I want that connection. I really want to walk my spiritual path and feel that amazing connection. And I thought, I'm never going to get it if I keep letting things get in my way. So I decided, once and for all, I'm not going to let it get in the way. Even if I just, you get busy in life. Life throws things at you that you're not prepared for, whatnot, Things happen in life and you can't control it. But even if it's just 5 minutes to read a chapter of a book or even watch a video, that'll be like the last resort thing. Because I have my days roughly scheduled. It is just a rough thing for me to kind of a guideline for myself, because if not, I don't get anything done. But I have set aside like an hour to an hour and a half for studying per day. But like I said, if life does throw something at me and I can't make time to study for an hour, I will at very least watch a video on YouTube, a witchy, piggy, wickiony, whatever you want to call it, video on YouTube, or read a chapter of one of my books, So even if it's 5 minutes, but only if I really don't have the time. But if I have the time, I'm going to study for like an hour and a half. Also, like before SBATs and the Sabbats and that, I can never seem to find time to plan and organise them. So when it came time, I was like, I was clueless, I didn't know what I was doing, so I just didn't do it. I think last month I done a the full moon just passed. I'd done a full moon then, and before that I'd done a new moon ritual, which was the first one I'd ever done. And it felt great to actually be doing something, It felt awesome to actually have taken part and I had done something. Yeah, I'd done something. I don't know where my brain is at today. Anyway, so I decided that if I wanted this life, spiritual life, I had to work for it. And so here I am. Today is my day one of my year and a day studies. And for my studying today, last night I joined witch school, and I enrolled in 6 classes. I cannot for the life of me remember which 6 classes I enrolled in. I know the one I'd done today was the meaning of witchcraft. I also enrolled in one about basics of writing your own spells. Another one was about grimoires, and the other one was about Book of Shadows. And there's another one or two I can't remember, but those are the ones I can remember. And today I started on the meaning of witchcraft, which was actually, I think it was a portion anyway. I'm pretty sure it's probably like the first chapter of Gerald Gardner's book, The Meaning of Witchcraft, which was a really interesting read. I actually really enjoyed it. I mean, I've heard a lot about Gerald Gardner. I've heard a lot about his books from other things, like other books I've read. I know Raymond Buckland refers to him a lot. And a few other witch books that I have read also refer to him. So I have heard a lot about him, about his story, but it was nice to read it from the man himself, you know. It was a really interesting read, and it says the exam is in like 6 or 7 days, so yeah. All the exams are like 6 or 7 days, so each day I'm going to have to start a new lesson, like I said, I've got 6 lessons, so by the time I get around to reading my last lesson, the next day I'll have like 6 exams to take, but that's okay. If I don't think I can manage that, I'll just quit the class for now and then go back to it when I have time, you know. But they all seem quite, not short. Yeah, short's the best way I can describe it, you know, like each lesson seems quite short, so I think it should be okay. So yeah, that was what I've done today so far, and I just want to make this video before I get any later and my fiance got home from work. But after I've made this video, I'm going to read the introduction and chapter 1 of this book here, which I got today, which I'm so excited about. I ordered this like 2 weeks ago. It took forever to get here because it came from the States. But I'm so excited about it. I watched the video Herb Magic from Scott Cunningham, and I mean, I already wanted this book. I already wanted all of his books, but after watching that video, I wanted this even more, if that was possible. And I wanted to get it a month or so. I think it was last month, but it might have been the month before. I was going to get it, but I didn't quite have enough money because it was quite expensive because it came from the US. So, you know, shipping costs was quite high, and I didn't quite have enough. So 2 weeks ago when we got paid, I had a little bit of money left over. And yes, I probably should have saved it because I'm getting married soon, but I couldn't help it. I just wanted it so bad, so I ordered it. And I've had a little, you know, little skim through it, and it seems awesome. I cannot wait to read it because oils, well, incense, herbs, you know, and crystals are like, it's what I'm really interested in right now. So they will hugely be part of my studies. So yeah, I'm going to read the introduction and then the first chapter of this book tonight, just to finish up my studying, because that'll take me about an hour, probably just over. But like I said, I want to make this video now before it got too late. My fiance got home from work and I couldn't do it, so yeah. But like I said, I'll be making my videos early, which means I'm studying earlier, but anyway, so yes, this is day 1 of my uni day studies, and I think it was quite productive. I learned quite a lot from Gerald Garner. I mean, I already knew some stuff, but there's quite a few details in there that I wasn't aware of. And tomorrow I will be moving on to the next class that I enrolled in, and then, you know, on and on until it's time for exams. Then I'll take all the exams and then move on to lesson 2 of each class. So yeah, anyway, people outside. I feel it was like a rather productive day, study-wise. Just cannot wait to start reading this book. So I will say thank you for watching. Until my next video, I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever is where you are, and blessed be.